Hi, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're here with Laura Distin from the Ironstone Nest, which is in Prairie.
Yes, ma'am.
And she is going to talk to us about all of the hidden gems at thrift stores, maybe on the side of the road that we can pick up. She's the lady that can whip them up for us, or teach us how.
That's
teach
right.
Us how too.
You bet.
Yeah. So this is so up my alley. All over my apartment, I have like these old, like I said, gems, but maybe I could do something more with them. So I find something that I absolutely must have.
Yes.
From a thrift store. What's my next step? What do I do?
The next step would be to find somebody or an expert or a store. Us, of course, we can help you, tell you what to do or what the next steps would be. But there are also other boutiques and other stores in the area. That's the best and first step, is to find someone that can help walk you through it.
Okay.
There's a lot of misinformation out there on YouTube or Pinterest or blogs. And I just had a customer in yesterday that wanted to redo her kitchen cabinets and read a blog post, and it led her down a path, and she ended up with really ugly kitchen cabinets.
Oh, no.
So then she came to us and said, what do I do now? And so I think the best thing to do is to start there first.
Yeah.
Find someone that you know, that you can rely on, someone you can talk to.
Skip
rather
making
than
a mistake.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Skip the internet if you can. So that's just exactly.
And talk with someone real? How convenient.
Yeah, right? Yes,
Real
you can
person.
come right to me, come to the counter, and I will help you.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you brought in an old window that was maybe a treasure you found?
Yes, it is.
And we were looking at it earlier, and so sort of along Elise's line,
Right.
I noticed that there's paint on this. Mm-hmm. And
This is a classic curbside find, but also very valuable.
Yeah.
But the very first thing you're going to want to do is test it for lead paint. I had a customer come in last week too. She had a primitive cabinet in her father's shed, and she started sanding it and stripping it, and I was like, ooh, not a good idea.
Right.
So the very first thing you're going to want to do is get one of these. It's a 3M lead test kit.
Okay.
And it comes in a little tube just like this. It has a liquid in it. You shake it and then you squeeze it, see it comes out. And then this liquid comes out and you just rub it on the paint like that, and if it turns a certain color, then it is or it isn't. And that's the first thing to do, is to figure out if this is dangerous.
Make sure it's safe.
Right, you want to make sure that it's safe.
Sure.
People don't want to hear that. They're like, well, I just want to start.
But people don't think about that, so that's
It's
really
very important. Safety
Yeah.
is extremely important. There's a reason why the government outlawed lead paint in 1978, so we should
Right.
pay attention to that.
So those found items are great, but we
Right.
gotta make sure they're okay to work with.
this is so easy. I've actually used these before. They're inexpensive, they're easy to do, and really
so
important.
good. Look at you. I didn't even know that existed.
Neither
so
did
that's
I.
fun.
Yes,
So
you can
once-
get them at any hardware store.
Once we get it and we make sure it's lead free and we're able to clean it up, what? I would know what to do next.
Right. Well, then you're going to want to seal it. So if it is lead paint, you don't want to sand it, you don't want to paint it, you don't want to do anything to it. You just want to seal it with like a clear polyacrylic
Okay, so we can
top
still
coat.
work with it.
And then you can paint over it after
Okay.
that. Yes.
great.
Yep, you can still work with it.
Good to know. Fantastic.
Okay, this is a thing that I actually have done. A dresser. I love dressers. I love big furniture. I have tried to redo them myself. It hasn't always gone
Your
great.
kindred spirits.
So I find one on the side of the road or at my Goodwill or whatever.
Yep.
Is it worth fixing?
Yes.
What can we change it into?
It absolutely is worth fixing. I brought a dresser here today that's right out in front. You can see on the left the old, what it looked like when it was brought in. And again, it was a curbside find.
Yeah.
Just a little time and a little bit of effort and a little bit of guidance from an expert can turn it into what it is on the right. And you can put new knobs on it to dress it up even if you want to. You can choose your paint color. I could have painted the top too, but I wanted to show how amazing the top can look from
That's a
that
neat before and after.
Yeah.
to a completely refinished top.
What a stark
And the
difference.
character
That's right.
is so there.
It's
Yeah.
easy. It's not as difficult as you would think it is.
I would
Right.
never, you guys are so good. You said you've done things like this before, at least. I would never think to take something that looked like that and think I could save it.
Well, that's why I wanted to show
wouldn't.
it, because I want people to see. Most people would pass that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
didn't you just find a piece on the side of the road?
I did.
She's hiding now.
Seriously, just yesterday.
Right, yeah.
So.
That's so
Yep.
great.
You see the potential.
That's
Well,
right.
Really quick before we go, 'cause
Okay.
we're almost out of time. It
Oh
goes
my
so
gosh,
fast.
I
Just
know.
tell us really quick what's new at Ironstone Nest so we can come visit you out in Sun Prairie.
We have some amazing new workshops that are coming up. One of the workshops that we have are how to make these gorgeous paper flowers out of vintage book pages.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a
So
workshop.
I
you can
love
attend.
old books for decorating
So
with.
fun.
Yep.
Well, these
Oh my
guys are
gosh.
great. Make sure you go visit them out in Sun Prairie, Ironstone Nest. We're going to be back with more Girl Talk. Stick around.
Thank you.